Last week on the Cursed Tsar.
All right, so those rats showed up by Lillian, right?
They showed up by that on the chair. I think
Who
by
looks
like
the
They were
most-
like in
chimney
between
area.
us all.
Who
Yeah.
looks the most tasty?
Probably the children.
Hey,
Imagine being human
that makes
cringe.
sense.
Right?
But,
Imagine going into a dark campaign without dark vision.
Yeah. It's all good.
What if you were to
But-
create a blind human?
I
wonder how that would
you
work.
have
write
given
that
me
down.
you have given me an idea for my next character.
Just gonna be blind.
Okay. The rats get to go for Salandra.
Uh-oh.
So they're gonna go ahead and bite you, and it's gonna be a critical. And you take, let's see, so 15 points of damage. Here
They
we are.
obviously off a finger or something. I'm down over half.
Oh
Oh
God.
my god.
Okay, so let me look at people's passive.
Just ate a whole leg.
I
Yeah,
would
right?
say
Just shoot some more fire at it.
okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that hits. Yep, and you're able to burn the last 3 of them, and you like burn off like half of Salandra's sleeve.
I'll use Druid Crop to like replace it with flowers.
Brian, why don't you go ahead and describe what your character looks like?
Right? If anyone ever happens to catch sight of him, he looks like a forest gnome, but a couple of things are a little off about him. For starters, he's a few inches taller than one should be. He's got a huge, wide-brimmed hat covering most of his head, but you can still see the green hair that falls out of it down the sides of his head. His eyes are a deep purple as he looks around the room. And his skin is almost a dark brown, kind of like tree bark. He is 4 foot 5 inches.
Like, how tall am I? I'm 4'4".
Another child.
Another child.
A little boy, a little girl asked me to come here. They said there were monsters here that was messing with them. So I thought, hey, I can take care of a couple monsters.
I instantly walk up to him and I ask him if he wants to be my friend. I extend my hand out. And I say, hello, gnome. Dean. And I
Clear that he
kinda,
has not done this for anyone else.
I squat down and I extend my hand and I'm like, do you want to be my friend?
Gnome, actually. And my name is Pipple, not Gnome.
My bad. But the question still stands.
I guess if we're all stuck here, then he's gonna
Hell yeah.
put out a shaky hand and take his.
So gonna be like, there's a door here that we haven't tried, and I'm gonna try it. Check the door for traps.
No, you did not. No. So you try and open the door, and what happens is your hand sticks to it,
Oh no.
and then the door itself begins to move.
Oh no.
It's a mimic?
It's a mimic.
Oh.
Okay, so now it is the mimic's turn, and it is going to disengage, and it's going to go this direction.
Yeah, go away.
When you do that, you hear a voice that says, and what on earth do you think you are doing here?
Oh no.
Sorry.
No.
I tell him Joe sent me.
This lady steps out and she says, Gustav, we have visitors.
Oh no.
And she turns towards you, and you recognize Elizabeth Durst. However, where her hair was black before, her hair is white now, and her skin is very pale and drawn, and it has like these, purple, like these, green and blue veins that are really showing, and like her skin is like drawn, like it's like stretched,
Oh no.
her face and like so it's like unnatural, almost like she had like she's an older woman who had a really bad facelift, and she says, what on earth are you doing in our sacred abode?
There was a mimic.
That
Jesus.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you this question.
We-
I'm only gonna ask you this question once. Do you want to be my friend?
She stares at him and she says, I am not accustomed to being propositioned by such wholly unconnected persons. I really think you've outstayed your welcome. And she's like, dear, I think we should finish them off. How do you want to kill Gustav?
I'd like to kind of just decapitate him.
Okay.
Just straight up decapitate this goofball and kind of make eye contact. And just while I do, I just kind of look at Mrs. Durst and be like, "That's what I do to people that aren't my friends. You're next."
She laughs and she says, this isn't the first time he's been decapitated. He will come back. Okay, how do you want to get rid of Mrs. Durst?
I look at her and I say, "You should have been my friend," and I decapitate her too.
She just laughs and she continues laughing for like a few seconds from her decapitated head until it too, falls motionless.
I'd like to take out my notebook, write both their names down on my shit list, and then cross them out.
Going.
Should we go there, or should we go the long way where we know it's safe?
Yeah.
Because we're just gonna end up.
Sure.
I will say it is too late for that because Olark has
Oh.
moved into a spot.
He's
Yeah.
blind.
Yeah. You see the those like plaques that are on the walls. You see like the plaques get blasted out and you see hands and legs moving, and there are humanoid shapes that are coming out. Oops.
Fantastic.
You've only seen the half of it so far. There we go.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. Well, I am going to go over to the doggo and cuddle it and look a little traumatized from my experience.
Sounds good.
Emotional support animal.
He kind of whines and licks your face, and it seems like it's hard on him too. He
No.
loves you.
And I'm gonna jump and shoot all fancy like in the middle of the head.
Yeah, you do like some parkour, jump up and then like you shoot him, and it's like that slow mo, and you're like, and like your hair is like flying behind you, and the arrow flies, and
The waft of stank.
yeah, and you look really graceful and impressive while doing it. And it just like flies into his mouth, and he falls backward, and he just gurgles. He isn't able to articulate any of his deranged ramblings, and he's a goner.
I'm so done with these guys.
I'm just so done with this house. Like, we're just like, what next?
Yeah, sorry, my dudes. I was an idiot.
I
I'm just gonna keep carrying this dog in my like shoulders, just like hugging it, because at this point, Olark is pretty traumatized. This is like the first time he's seeing a bunch of undead people come out of the walls.
I think it's the first for everyone. Maybe.